Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pop. The Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So UAB's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field is Kitna. Got his man. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making adjustments. Grabbed behind the line, it's Patterson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown, UAB. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And some room to work. Lots of running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Silver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looking for room. It's Silver. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Kitna.
Well, you make big plays.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And the Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Power football with the run. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there, they'll give him 1 to the 14. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kitna. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. Got enough for the first. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. Off play action on 1st down. Here's a heat. Dances away to buy time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success.
A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Colt it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Blazers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Nevada. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Silver. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Milner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll send the back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's LeBoy. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the ground with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll try the run. Got a little space. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Right on the money. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Blazers are on the move. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Milner.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Picked off to stop the threat. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To throw, it's Kitna. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up. Get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's hooked. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Got it behind the line. It's Milner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanzas. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Kitna. They'll run the screen. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Fears the pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Blazers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the move, it's Silver. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's LeBoy. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. Quick pass on the jet motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Silver. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Good right down the boulevard. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab, it's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grab near the sticks. It's Milner. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Milner.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. This one from deep to try to win the game. What a disappointment. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
Man, there is nothing worse in the world than that feeling right there. Missing a field goal when your team needs it the most, that's what you do. You're a kicker. You're supposed to make those. Man, oh man, Palmer, that sting.
He's going to carry that miss for a long time too, David. Obviously, the offense and the team put him in a position to come through for them. He's just going to have to learn from this, get back to practice, and want to make it next time he gets that opportunity.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack,